Star Wars The Bad Batch Season 2, Episode number 1, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to the Season 2 premiere of Bad Batch. Yes, we are doing it as it air lives, man. Now I am, you guys know I've been trying my best to keep release order for watching everything, but we just finished up Bad Batch Season 1 a couple of weeks ago. Bad Batch Season 2 just came out last Wednesday, and I want to watch a Star Wars show live with you guys as it's coming out. Now, I will say two things. These videos are going up every Sunday. The new Bad Batch episodes come out on Wednesday, so there is a couple of days before it does come out because I am sticking to my normal schedule still. But this Sunday, you guys obviously see you got a double upload with Tales of the Jedi and this, just so I can get this out, kind of on time and on a good schedule. This is going to be taking Sunday slot for once Tales of the Jedi is finished for Patreon. If you're watching this over there right now, obviously the last 2 episodes went up today. If you're watching this on YouTube, we got a couple more episodes. So YouTube, you guys are going to be getting a couple double uploads for a few weeks. But regardless, I'm excited to see what we have in store for this Season 2. Bad Batch Season 1 was good. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed Clone Wars. I enjoyed the animated stuff for Star Wars a lot. I enjoy all Star Wars content, but the Clone Wars animation is great. It's great to be in it. I feel like Season 1 was good. I know some people had some complaints, Crosshair not being in it as much, Omega, this and that, but like I said, overall, I enjoyed it, and I feel like it's a good setup for Season 2. There's still kind of the question, is Crosshair's chip out? Did they lie to him? Did it, did they take it out, but it's like they're still controlling him somehow? I don't know. They kind of experimented with that a little bit. I see your guys' theories in the comments and stuff. I hope we dive into that in Season 2 more. It could just be it's who he is, it's who he is as a soldier. At the end of the day, this has been his life, his entire life. So it makes sense that he kind of wants to stick in this life and not go kind of be on the run, doing small missions, raising a kid and things like that. It's not a lifestyle for everybody, but I do hope we still continue the Crosshair story and he's not kind of just pushed off, into the background even more so this season, because I do enjoy his character. But like I said, I'm not going in release order since I am checking this out, which means there is possibility that I could get some stuff spoiled for me. I believe Andor and Kenobi take place around the same time as this. So I think those are the only 2 shows that I could be spoiled for. Those are pretty much the only 2 shows I haven't caught up to yet as well, which I do still plan to check those out. Once we finish Book of Boba Fett, we'll be jumping into Kenobi. Then once we're done with Kenobi, we'll probably be jumping into Andor, maybe The Mandalorian Season 3. It depends on how stuff releases. But regardless, I'm here for it. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are too, man. So I'm gonna stop wasting time. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next video, and drop a like on the video for your boy. Full reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next, well, not in this case since we're going up on the same thing, but full-length reaction will be up on Patreon if you guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hop into this episode. Let's see what we got, see where we pick up. Now, I also haven't checked out any trailers for Season 2 of Bad Batch, so I have absolutely no idea what to expect going into this. The thing is, too, since I just finished Season 1 a couple of weeks ago, like, I'm still kind of in this. You know what I mean? For you guys, I'm sure there was like, what, a year time gap of this coming out? But for me, like, I don't know, this feels normal since most of the shows I watch are already done and I just jump season to season. Also, I know this was a 2-episode premiere, so we are going to be checking out episode 2 right after this one in the same video. Oh God, what are we into? Oh my God. The Star Wars creatures, man. I wonder if this is a mission for Sid. Omega, she got some new drip. Her hair looks a little longer. We did have a small time jump then for sure, right? She is looking a little older.
Do I have to do this right now? We're on a mission.
That does not give you a pass on your studies.
She's learning.
Wrecker woke the pod, didn't he?
Oh, yep, he sure did.
They're not happy. We need a pickup.
Copy that. We're on our way.
I'm so happy, man. This is dope. Ooh, okay.
Caught something, and I think it's big.
Release
Oh no.
We do not have time to read.
Yeah, you caught something, all right. Oh yeah.
Omega!
Talk about rope burn.
They're wrecking the ship.
I cannot sink them.
Omega gonna do some crazy shit, ain't she? Badass. Dude, I wonder how much time has passed. Bro, she's nice with that thing now. Oh no. Look at that swarm behind her. She is nice with it now, bro. We seen season 1 she was struggling, but I mean, obviously there's a little time jump. I'm sure she did some training off screen and stuff too. Omega, a little badass. Look at her, bro. She fit right in with the group. Pull up.
Why is Omega hanging off the ship?
It is an unscheduled study break.
Yep. Dude, she don't miss. But it's cool to see them put up their claws as defenses to, you know, kind of block the shot too, right? Jeez, look at this, huh? The music. I wonder what is in that.
Appreciate the backup. But try staying inside the ship next time.
I'll try. But it was still pretty fun.
A little more lenient now. She getting older, and I'm sure they've been on more and more missions together, right? Look at AZ.
Greetings, it is I, AZ345211.
Yeah, we know.
It's good to be back here, man.
Decided to finally show up.
Who else is in there?
Than dead, I always say.
And who are you?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I was about to say Sheila, but she died.
I have places to be.
Looks like a Guerrera, kind of like. At first I was like, is that Stila or Sheila? I forget what was her name. Saw's sister. But no, she died back in Clone Wars. Not only that, but she would be young.
That is Castle Serenno, the former home of Count Dooku.
Who's that?
A Jedi who betrayed the Republic.
The Empire's already started pillaging his palace. But there is still time to strike before it's all gone.
Too much of a risk. You want that war chest? You go after it.
That's what he's always on. Too much of a risk. He's still on the same shit from last season. After watching Tales of the Jedi, I feel for Dooku even more. I already did before, but even now. More even now.
The contents of just one of those containers would be worth more than all the jobs you pulled for me combined.
I feel like she said that before.
Clearly, you're not paying attention to what's happening out there, but I am. It's only a matter of time before the Empire comes here, and then my little operation is over. Which means no more jobs for you.
So you better stack up that money and save some in the bank for a rainy day.
Pull off this heist, and you'll have the means to disappear. No more risky missions. No more living hand to mouth.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also like, can't have a future if you're dead. But I get what she's saying. The Empire's only gonna get stronger and stronger.
We can do better things with Dooku's fortune than hide, Hunter.
Make some upgrades.
Our lives are like this because of Omega. Taking her off Camino was the right thing to do. But there are others out there who need our help.
Yeah, I feel that. Echo knows they can do more. They're a special group of people. He wants to live to protect, you know, Omega, but it's also like, she's not the type of person that wants to live in hiding, right? You know, she wants to go out and do missions and stuff, and I get, you know, you gotta have a type of a safety for her, but it's also like, I get where he's coming from. And that's also, I feel like that's a little bit like Crosshair feels, right? That's why he doesn't want to join him, because he doesn't want to live this life. He wants to be a soldier. You know, he wants to go do that stuff. And Hunter, he don't want to do that stuff no more. He just wants to protect Omega. So I, you know, kind of understand Crosshair a little bit more through Echo saying that. Even though Crosshair is wanting to support the Empire. But I'm saying parallels.
There's over 40 troopers down there.
That's nothing.
Stealth, Ricker. Remember?
Yeah, because I mean, technically the Empire thinks they're dead, right? So they want to stay off their radar as long as possible. Because right now they're not really hunting them. Bro, their armor's a little different paint-wise, isn't it? Like the yellow and stuff?
Final launch in 10 mics. Copy that.
I'm assuming he's playing explosives, right? On each of those ships, be able to blow them up.
That's nothing.
That's literally every NPC ever in any video game during a stealth mission. I wonder if we're gonna find some crazy shit in one of these chests.
I'd say that qualifies as high value.
Ooh.
The majority of Dooku's fortune came from the many worlds he controlled and exploited, all in the name of his war effort.
That's what
Yep.
corrupt people do.
Yeah, and that's what Echo was saying too, right? Use it for good instead of taking it and just using it for themselves.
We could use that diversion about now. On it.
That's the explosions. Yes, sir! Bro, if they didn't have Wrecker half of the time, they wouldn't be able to complete these fucking missions. I mean, I'm sure eventually they'd find a different way to move the cargo, but like this dude literally just picking up chests like that, bro, that definitely would take at least 2 of them to pick up and carry, right?
Hurry, Eco!
It's externally sealed. I can't open it.
Oh.
We're trapped in the container! We can't get out!
On our way.
You know that's what Wrecker wanted to hear.
We have a perimeter breach. Launch now.
Yep. Bro, I wonder what happened with Dooku's lightsabers. Like, are those in all this stuff too? Or did the Empire, or not the Empire, did the Emperor take them?
I'm starting to regret this.
Bro, y'all better hurry up before that jumps to light speed.
Jump!
Oh no, dude. Yeah, right.
This isn't any better.
And what's that, like 15 trooper or 15 clones? Y'all got that.
Security team with me. We'll flush them out.
If I am incorrect, we will instantly be sucked out and perish. I am seldom wrong.
Congratulate
Yeah.
yourself after we escape.
I mean, either it's the right one or it's not gonna be your problem anymore, right? This is cool being back here in Dooku's place, man, huh? Ugh. Think about the fights we've seen here. Savage, Ventress. Ugh. Go ahead, get you some. Bro, see, she missed her shot there. It's cool that she's not 100% accurate, you know what I mean? Sometimes she misses them, sometimes they block them. Oof.
There has to be another.
Go ahead, tank!
This is a Class 4 freighter, isn't it?
Yes. Why?
Containers on Class 4 freighters are equipped with re-entry thrusters. We can escape in a cargo container.
Smart, man. See, they showed her studying the ships and all that stuff at the start of the episode, and it came back around now. Jeez, we haven't seen them use gas grenades like that before, huh? They lost one of their cargo containers. Bro, you notice how, you know, they're shooting to stun and the other clones are shooting to kill. Ooh, y'all better hurry.
What is taking you so long?
I'm trying. Tech usually does this.
He's like, I'm just clicking buttons at this point.
It's jammed.
Well, I can fix that.
Yeah. Oh, so are those just regular smoke grenades?
Initiating the cargo release.
Oh my gosh, all of them? Well, I mean, I was gonna say, bro, some of these cargo containers are gonna land on people, but I mean, I guess this place is uninhabited really at this point, right? Because it was bombed by the Empire before anyway. And we're kind of landing in the middle of nowhere, right? Oh my God. Oh, bro. Okay, it's a two-parter story. Okay, I should have known we were gonna end on something like that, but that's okay because we watching the next episode literally right now. But man, Bad Batch season 2 episode 1, what a premiere, huh? Like, I don't know exactly how much time has passed. I would guess probably, I mean, you can definitely tell Omega's older. I would guess a couple of months to a year, probably. Because she definitely looks older, not just like because they changed her apparel, but her hair is a little bit longer, and I guess in the face she looks a little bit older too. She's looking more and more like Boba, and I mean, she is still a clone. She's literally Boba's sister. She's a girl version of Boba, like a twin, right? But just a female. But I guess 6 months to a year probably. Maybe, probably not longer. Probably 6 months to a year, right around there, because we're still transitioning out of the Senate and all of that from, you know, the Clone Wars and things like that. You can tell that's still all being transitioned out of, but I love it, man. You know, I like her new outfit for Omega. I feel like she got a new get-up that looks dope. It fits her. You know, she fits into the group pretty well. I can't remember it. Like, I think they changed the color on their armor a little bit. Either they cleaned it up and it looks a little bit better, or the like yellow on the side wasn't there before. Maybe it was a different color. I'm not 100% sure. I got to go back to season 1 and look. But it definitely looks a little bit more clean, a little bit more fresh, so to speak, right? Still looks amazing. The animation, I feel like you can't get much better than what we're at right now. Clone Wars was great. Then Bad Batch season 1, it did step it up a good amount. Not to knock Clone Wars at all, but now season 2, it looks about the same as season 1, but it's just fucking great, man. They did a fantastic job with the animation for it. Same thing with Tales of the Jedi. As I said, I just finished that up over on Patreon, and Tales of the Jedi looked great as well. But it's cool to see that, Omega, she has her own kind of special weapon. Obviously, she picked it up in season 1. Season 1, she was learning how to use it. She kind of sucked with it. And now she's definitely a lot better. I'm assuming a lot of training took place off camera too, in between the seasons. Because we see here that, she's studying like the Empire ships and things like that. So I'm assuming, she went through a lot more training too in her off time to kind of learn how to control it and aim it right. Because she is hitting that thing. But it's cool to see she's not hitting all her shots. Like when we were on the cargo ship right here, she shot her arrow at one of the troopers and it missed and it hit the door. And then sometime at the start of the episode, when we were shooting them at the crabs, they were kind of blocking them, with their claws. So it's kind of cool to see that too, that it's not always a guaranteed hit. Because some people, one of the things I hear people complain about for Omega is, she gets things too easily. Like she's a kid, but she's doing everything perfect. But I don't see it like that. You know what I mean? Even in season 1, yeah, she did do some crazy stuff and she did save the day at times. But it's like there's also a lot of times where she had to be saved or where she needed help or where she couldn't do anything, So I feel like her character progression has been pretty good, man. And it's good to see the Bad Batch group, all still doing their thing. I heard that Tech and Echo are supposed to be getting more screen time this season because last season, I mentioned it a couple of times. It seemed like they were more kind of in the background in comparison to Wrecker and Hunter, but you guys were saying in the comments they're supposed to get a little bit more screen time to kind of even it out this season, which in this episode it did kind of feel like that. It seemed like they were kind of not necessarily the main focus, so to speak, but they were definitely involved more than in previous episodes and then in the previous season, which is cool to see. But guys, we're gonna hop into the second episode right now because, like I said, 2-parter premiere, and we can't leave hanging on a cliffhanger.
Don't worry, the re-entry thrusters should engage soon.
If they don't, we're all dead!
I mean, okay. I was gonna say, these things have been here for a minute. I mean, I guess not too long, because this is right at the end of the Clone Wars.
Told ya.
Other than
Got
not
lucky.
being able to steer or control where we land, I would say this is going well.
I mean, as long as you don't land like on the edge of the mountain and then fucking tumble down, that would be some shit. Man, look at that place just destroyed.
Not all of them. Our way out is down.
My calculations have us crashing towards the upper forest region of the planet.
Crashing?
Hey, it's better than the alternative, right? This is probably about the best outcome you would have had. Did I call it? Did I call it? Bro, and it sucks because they're inside. They can't even see out, so they don't even know they're on the edge.
What's happening?
We about to go for another ride.
Fully landed yet.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be even worse. And you gotta dodge all that cargo? Oh my god, imagine something in there just lands on one of them.
Tick!
Bro, that's gotta be a broken leg.
My left femur has been fractured by approximately 150 kilograms of pressure.
Yep.
So, no.
That boy broke, man. That's not good. Tech just kind of took that though, didn't he? Man just had his femur broken and he acting like ain't nothing happened. I mean, his adrenaline's probably pumping, but still.
Oh, great.
What do you see out
Are we
there?
still up?
We still haven't landed.
Oh no. Dude, this is, bro, I called it, man. That's even worse than the alternative. This is the Star Wars universe. They gotta have some stuff that can help heal quickly, right?
We can't leave without the war chest.
We don't have time. We need to get away from here and find cover.
She's gonna go back for it, or at least for a couple of things. She can't get the whole chest herself. There's gotta be something in the Star Wars universe that can make his bones heal quicker, because, bro, the amount of time it takes for your femur to heal after being broken.
Get down.
This is such a cool setting too, man, going to the ruins of the city.
The fourth sun is setting. Plan 00.
Copy that.
Plan 00?
It means go radio silent. Comm channels are being
Oh.
monitored.
Who is this?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I live here. The name's Romar. He could be working for the Empire. Me? Aren't you working for the Empire?
I'm registering a heat source 200 meters west of here. I suspect it is your domicile.
How did you take us there? How many explosives do you have?
Nothing will do any damage. Just a couple of smoke bombs.
10 o'clock.
Oh, old separatist tanks.
If they're still operational.
Your rogue clones, running from the Empire's clones, who used to be the Republic's clones.
Correct.
Yeah.
You think Dooku funded his war effort by only stealing from outside worlds? No. He took from us.
So it's theirs.
We'll help you get it back. There's enough in that container for all of us.
I want none of it.
Feels like everything's just gonna bring trouble. Makes sense that Dooku stole from the people here too, right? You know what I mean? I mean, you guys do need stuff from that war chest, but you guys did get one crate, right? Or no, they lost. Did Wrecker lose that crate too? I'm pretty sure he did, right? When they started running. Oh no.
Visual on the targets.
Bro, the music it seems so dark this season, no?
What is
Toy?
it?
Look inside.
There are jewels in here?
No. No, it's only reflected glass. It's an optical illusion.
Then it's not treasure?
Oh, for blast's sake. It's a toy. Makes you
She doesn't know how to be a kid.
And believe me, that is worth more than any jewel.
It's a good life lesson for her, man. She's learning how to be a soldier, but she's not learning how to be a kid.
A separatist archive. Fascinating.
Not separatist. Serenian. We did exist before the war, you know.
I never thought of it like that.
Exactly. That's crazy, bro. I mean, yeah, it's, you don't ever look at it from, you know, the other side's point of view, right? Of them, like they're called separatists and stuff, and technically not even technically they are. They just happen to live in the area that Dooku came and took over, right? Even if they don't agree with what he's doing, they don't have a choice. This is where they live. This is their home. But because it's their home, they're considered separatists. God, dude, the colors are so great in this dark setting. Oh shit. My man Wrecker. He ain't the weapon specialist for nothing, baby.
Make a pretty good tank.
I mean, you are the tank, Wrecker. Quite literally. Dude, this is insane. Sending them running. I mean, if Wrecker hits you with that, you're dying. But, you know, Hunter still got his gun set to stun.
Where's Omega?
She was just here.
Did she sneak out the side window to go get the stuff from the war chest? She was looking over at the window.
I will catch up.
Maybe Romar's gonna help him.
Very far in your condition.
I think he wants to help. He's just scared to. You know what I mean? Like, think about what he's seen. His whole world, his whole home destroyed, taken over by Dooku, then destroyed by the Empire.
Omega!
Yep, and there come the speeders. Oh no. Oh no. How are we gonna get back up now? Don't tell me he broke his leg too.
Look! I packed it full of the shiny stuff!
Did you not hear the blaster fire? There are troopers out there. We have to go.
Hey, she got some stuff though. She's probably gonna give some to Romar, right? Tech need that second kick, man. That second burst of adrenaline. Man, he don't even got a crutch or a splint or nothing on his leg. Dude, this is great. There's no music or anything, just the fucking sounds of the blaster. Ooh. Oh, bro, you're so lucky Echo's got, or Tech's got his broken leg, man. Bro, the fact that he's doing all this with his broken leg is crazy, man. Like, I always see Tech as just obviously the guy who deals with tech stuff, but he's super good in combat too, man. You know, all the clones are. They're very capable. They just also have their specialties, right? Omega, your life is more important.
Hurry! This whole ledge is gonna go.
I can get it back. I have to.
Don't! Omega, forget about the war chest. It's not important.
Yes, it is. I heard what you said to Hunter on the Marauder. You don't have a normal life because of me.
You have to let it go.
Chills, bro. The music. Money ain't worth it, you know what I mean? Money ain't everything in life. Not only that, but regardless, bro, even if they hadn't, you know, saved you or had you rolling with them, they wouldn't have had a normal life.
I heard blaster fire. Thought you might need some help. And I was right.
And he's supposed to be a separatist, man, the bad guy, right? Oh no. Where's Wrecker and Hunter? Good shit, Tack.
All right.
Good shit. You never know when you're gonna find an ally, man. And cue the Marauder.
That won't be our ride.
Sucks they can't give him nothing.
Hey, kid. Keep it. And remember what I said.
About happiness. That's the only treasure you need, man. This episode had a lot of good lessons in it, man.
I wanted to make things better for us. I know you all gave up everything because of me.
Good thing we did. We might be fighting for the Empire right now. Or worse. We made the right choice, Omega. I'd do it all again.
I wonder if that was a little jab at Crosshair, right? Because he didn't want Omega in the group. He didn't want to help her or save her.
If Governor Tarkin were to learn of my misstep, then I would be at risk.
Ooh.
And that cannot happen.
He's gonna kill him,
Which
huh?
is why a new report will be submitted.
I will not falsify an official report.
I will.
Wow. I figured he was gonna kill him, man. Wow, that is showing the body drop and everything, man. That was a little dark. Most of the time when they do something like that, they don't show anything. You just hear the sound and them fall. You know, the sound of them fall. You don't see the dead body or nothing, bro. Jesus. Bad Batch Season 2. Episode number 2 is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. The Season 2 premiere. Two-parter episode. Fantastic, man. Oh, it was great to see. Romar, I don't think we've seen him before. Again, the only two shows I haven't caught up to that could possibly be connected to this are Andor and Kenobi. So unless they're from that, I don't think we have seen him before. But, you know, it's cool to see that, right? You know, Tech, he's like, oh, you're a separatist. And he's like, no. What'd he say he was? Serenian? He said that's who him and his people were, you know, prior to the war and everything. Just because they live there, just because that's their home, doesn't mean they're separatists. You know what I mean? Or doesn't mean they're the bad people. That's where they live. That's their home. Their home came and got taken over too. You know what I mean? So it kind of gives you a different point of view on different kind of people and towns and locations in the Star Wars universe that were considered separatist, right? They were under separatist control, but it doesn't mean that everybody living there is a separatist, so to speak, right? And also, we've seen this multiple times, right? Where you see maybe the separatists aren't exactly the bad guys, you know, that they're made out to be. Like, you hear the word separatist and you're like, oh man, that's the enemy. But that's not always the case. And you know, you like in the Clone Wars arc, I forget what episode it was, but it was one of the episodes where I think Padme had gone to a separatist meeting with one of her friends, and you know, you hear them talking and everything like that, and you see that they're kind of made out to be like the bad guys when they aren't necessarily the bad guys, right? They just didn't want to be controlled by a corrupt Senate, you know. And it's kind of cool to see them dive into that more here. And then also just the life lessons, right? They kept talking about the war chest and everything like that, and the jewels and the money and what it can do for you and making your life better and things like that. And I mean, maybe I'm diving a little bit too deep into it, but you know, it's a good representation for life, man. You know, so many people, they chase money, they chase fortune, and they're like, if I get this, I'll be good. If I get this, things will be better. If I get this, I can take care of this. If I get this, all my problems will be solved, so to speak, right? This is the key to everything. Even if I'm putting myself in danger to do it, even if I'm killing myself to do it. And that's not always the case, man. Money really isn't everything in life. You know, there's a lot more important things in life than money and riches and stuff like that, and treasure, so to speak. And there's, you know, different types of treasure, right? You know, you heard Romar when he gave her that little toy, right? She's looking through it. She's like, oh, there's jewels in here. He's like, no. He's like, it's just reflections on glass. It's meant to make you happy. It's like a toy. And she's like, oh, well, then what's the point of it? You know, there's not actual jewels. And he's like, it's supposed to bring you happiness. And it's like, this whole time she's learning how to be a soldier and stuff, but she doesn't really learn how to be a kid or how to play with things and stuff like that. And, you know, in the end, she got the toy, but she didn't get the jewels. And it's kind of like a physical representation that just because you didn't get the money doesn't mean you can't be happy or you don't have happiness. You know, there's more important things in life than that. And that's like, I feel like that was really in this episode. You know, maybe I'm diving too deep into it again. I feel like just with Clone Wars, like with Clone Wars, you could watch it as a kid, just watch it, be like, this is awesome, and kind of miss a lot of the lessons that are involved in it. And then you go back and watch it as an adult and you're like, oh my gosh, there's a lot of adult shit in here and a lot of life shit in here. And I feel like the same thing with this, like watching this episode, that was really one of the key parts for me. But I feel like it's maybe somebody else, and maybe not even necessarily a kid, an adult, or someone who's younger could watch this and not see that message specifically. But for me, I saw that a lot in this, and it's cool to see that that's here. But I talked about it at the end of last episode. Tech and Echo, they're getting a lot more screen time, it seems like this episode. It definitely seemed like Wrecker and Hunter were in the back seat, you know, and kind of on the back burner, whereas Tech and Echo were the two kind of main stars of the show, which I like to see. You know, I would like to get to know Tech a little bit more. Obviously, we know Echo a lot from Clone Wars, but I like to get to know him even more and see him more, you know, be involved in the group and things like that, because they were both definitely in the background last season. They were still there, but they were definitely in the background in comparison to Wrecker and Hunter. I get Hunter's the leader, and Wrecker's kind of like, I feel like Wrecker's probably the most popular in the group, I would say. I don't know. He's kind of the juggernaut and whatnot, but it's cool to see that. And I hope we kind of continue down that path this season where, you know, they get more screen time, but everybody gets kind of an equal amount, because I enjoy everybody in the group. I don't know. I guess I'd say Wrecker is my favorite, but I enjoy everybody in the group. You know, each person brings something different, which is, it's the great thing about it. You know, they all complement each other as far as their skills, their abilities, and their personalities and things like that. But Bad Batch Season 2, the first 2 episodes are in the book. We are off to a fantastic start. Like I said, these are going to be going up every Sunday, so I'm going to be watching these live along with you guys. But let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Full reaction will be up on Patreon if you guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, guys? I hope you all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below. What is something you guys want to see me react to next on the channel? I want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Alexander Collins, and the homie Christopher Larimer. Shout out to you guys for the support. Much appreciated. If you guys don't know, I do have a Patreon. You get early access to stuff 2-3 weeks in advance to YouTube, as well as full-length reactions. The link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.